Hello, me and my twin here are going to talk about the Ranting for Vantage video he made about Supergirl. Sorry, I'm on a bit of a kick with the Supergirl movie. I just think complaining about a movie that's not out yet and not giving good criticism is just, I don't know, not a great person. You just want this to fail. Also, like, the way he scripts his videos, it's not good. I will try my best to give him, like, a little bit of criticism, best of my abilities. I don't want to be too mean to this guy. But yeah, no, like, I made a video before talking about him, and he kept on saying the R word multiple times. And my main thing from his video is that, like, him using slurs and calling people names, it kind of makes the slurs and name calling less than. You can always call someone a mean thing so many times before it loses the meaning. Like, its meaning, like, if I were to call you a see you next Tuesday every time I see you, eventually it would be funny. Eventually it would be a joke between me and this person, or the other person would just see me also as a see you next Tuesday, you know? That's what I was trying to say. Sorry, I just need to word it a little bit differently. But yeah, no, we're going to talk about his video.
So I'm going to make this short because I don't really care about this movie. But all you need to know is that Supergirl is fucking retarded and an absolute disgrace to the character of Lobo.
We're 7 seconds in. If you don't care about the movie, you don't need to make a video about it, buddy. There's no need to make a video about something that will upset you. Okay? You don't need to make another Supergirl video. I think the one that you've already made already gets your points across that you don't want to watch it. So you don't have to. You can just stop the video here. Have a 7-second long video on your YouTube channel and just go on your day. You know? The only person you're making this for is yourself at this. Like, you're making this for money. Okay? And just come out and say that. Hey guys, I don't care about Supergirl, but I want a little bit of money.
It's pretty simple. There's really no argument against this because anybody with eyes can see that Supergirl is an abomination.
You're making an argument. I want to know your points, and you're not giving them. There's really no argument. There should be. If you're making a YouTube video saying this movie's going to be awful before it comes out, I want to know what's up. There's really no argument. If you're upset about Lobo, that can be your first point. If your second point can just be, it's another space movie. Cool. But I need more detail. I know you're just saying this to make your video a bit longer, but, like, come on, man. You have reasons. You made a YouTube video already. Don't act like you're high and above everything out, all these people. You're making YouTube videos talking about a superhero movie. Okay? Come on. Just say, this is what upsets me, and go forward. Don't do this whole thing that you do in all your videos talking about how this is so stupid. Just say why you're making the video and go on your day.
But before we get into it, if you're a real fan of comic books who doesn't have time for trash like this, maybe consider subscribing or supporting me over on Patreon.
It's weird because his comments on his videos were people saying stuff like, it's so great to see someone young who's so anti-woke, like, and they're all older men. Like, I'm an older guy, but I think it's great. And you have over 100 people on your Patreon selling your hot topic merch. What do we do this way? Your hot topic merch. Selling your hot topic merch, and you have 100 people watching you. It's weird. It's kind of concerning, and nothing's really happening. I don't know. I feel like something should happen. Like, he's underage, and there's 100 people who pay to watch his videos. I'm sure his parents are involved. His dad makes YouTube content, but it's still odd because people are going to the Patreon for his videos and his work. I don't know. It's like, he's still underage. I don't think his parents watch his stuff or watch what he posts. I don't know. It's very odd. 100 people too. I don't know. It's odd. It makes me uncomfortable. Okay? Okay. Sorry, I'll try to make the video play now a little bit. We'll let the video play a bit now. Okay?
Or something. Moving on. So Supergirl has this brand new trailer which consists of ripping off Firefly, a sci-fi show from 20 years ago, which they don't really think many people are going to pick up on. And not only is this movie a rip-off of classic sci-fi with no respect towards it, like any James Gunn production, it's also just the most cringe movie ever made since, I don't know, Superman 2025 or Sinners.
Oh, buddy. Thanks for a little bit of context there. You obviously don't want to watch this movie. I know you're really milking the Superman thing because you got a lot of views for it. Good for you. Again, sci-fi. I also want to put my hand on your shoulder and say, nice try with the Firefly thing again. These stories are very different. I looked into Firefly a little bit. Very different stories. Yeah, they're both set in space. They're different stories. Stories can be set in space and not all be Firefly. I think he's talking about Firefly because it's old and he doesn't like anything new. Also, like, Superman came out a year ago. Not even a year ago. And you're already being like, no one remembered. There's memes. There's a lot of memes about it. There's a whole Twitter account dedicated to people who talk smack about this movie. Snyder fans are weird. Again, I don't know if he's pulling the net method, trying to get Snyder fans to follow him, because, you know, you need them. They're desperate to follow anyone who would like them to talk, who would want to listen to them talk about the Snyderverse for hours. But
and just like those two movies, nobody really cares about Supergirl. This isn't going to be some massive movie that goes down in history as an iconic classic, like the original Superman the movie, or Tim Burton's Batman, or The Dark Knight, or Sam Raimi's Spider-Man.
Putting a lot on this movie when it hasn't asked to be. No one's in the crew or anyone has says this movie's going to be the next Dark Knight. No one said that. You are making the expectation for this movie higher than it says it's going to be. Now, there's nothing about this movie that came out yet. The movie's not out yet. And you're already saying, it's not going to be remembered like these movies. Maybe it will. We don't know. So he does bring up this point a lot throughout the video, but whenever he does, it's like, there's nothing I can say that already not been said by other people. The movie's not out yet. We don't know how good it's going to do. Okay? That shouldn't be hard for you to understand.
I don't even love a lot of those movies, but they are iconic and will be remembered. Unlike most movies made nowadays. Remember the James Gunn Superman movie? It was a massive success. Everybody loved it. It's a stone cold classic. Except nobody even remembers it, because it was actually garbage. And that's what's going to happen over and over. People talking about Fantastic Four, stuff like this, Avengers Doomsday, Deadpool and Wolverine. All of it is meaningless. And at this point, it's objective. There's no debate. Deadpool and Wolverine had some hype around it, but afterwards, everybody realized that the movie was CGI slop for people who are brain dead. And the same goes for James Gunn's Superman and a lot of movies nowadays. I don't really have the willpower to be looking through this trailer bit by bit, criticizing it and trying to compare it to the comics. All you need to know is that it's just a piece of shit that nobody's gonna watch.
In this case, instead of saying the movie's a piece of shit that no one's going to watch, tell us why. You should give us reasons to why you think that people are going to watch this movie. Okay? You can say, I don't like the story it's based off of. I don't like the direction they're going with this. Like, I don't like the director. Things he directed weren't as good. You can even say, like, I'm a little concerned they don't have people for music, composer or anything right now. You gave us nothing. We have no idea why you hate it, and you're not going to tell us why you hate it. You just want us to hate it with you. Unfortunately, that won't work. It won't build an audience. It won't build people to stay with you, because they're just going to be hating on it. People they're just hating on people who are watching your videos. Already going to hate on this movie. People who don't hate the movie, or they're neutral, they're going to watch your video and see you don't really have the best take on it, unfortunately. Again, you look into it, I think it's gonna be good. The story looks interesting, based off a really popular book that came out a few years ago. Okay, that book also like kind of changed the direction for Supergirl. Hence why it's a new Supergirl. Why don't we base it off a popular book? about her. It makes sense. Or am I dumb? I don't know. I thought it makes sense to me, man. Sorry if it doesn't make sense to you. But we gotta hate it, and we just gotta hate it. Urgh. Why? Why do we have to hate it? Can you tell me why? And then I can give you counter arguments. Have a discussion. But the discussion in this situation is just you putting up a wall of hate for no reason. Your reason is you want money, though. That's not... No reason is I want people to watch my video and make videos about this. Okay? But then what? Like, come on.
And kind of a disgrace to the comic characters that it's using.
It does not look like this is gonna end well for you guys.
In this situation, you're not a fan, you're not passionate about making this kind of content. Make other videos. Make other videos. If you want critical, whatever your name is, ranting, there we go. You can make videos talking about how you think the Lobo isn't going to be good in the Supergirl movie. But you can't because the movie's not out yet. So what... You hate the character, you're not interested in this. Why are you making this video? What is your main... We're treating your video as like a video essay. Most people who make videos like this there's video essays. The way you talk to, I don't know, man. Like, it's very... I don't know. Your video essay, when you're making like a video essay, I need to have a... Well, you need to have a point of your main discussion. So, what's your video titled? I forget. Supergirl is super cringe slop. Okay, so if that's your title, it's also kind of, for YouTube, you kind of have to make your title part of, your title is two things for a YouTube video. It is way people see you, so kind of like, it's your title, like how people will see you. And underneath that, it's also like your main point for making this video. Does that make sense? So your main thesis for this video. You're not giving me a thesis. And everyone can say, well, it's different from that. He's doing a YouTube like commentary video. Like everyone can say a little bit, like it's commentary. You know, like it's a commentary YouTube video. So I don't know. I guess it works in the case that it's a bad essay if you're saying like, because it's super, like, it's a bad essay, I guess. Like your point is, Lobo's bad, don't give me a reason to why the character's bad or why this sucks, instead of just saying it's gay and retarded. That's your main kind of, that's what you're leading with. Buddy, come on, we gotta get better at writing the essays, okay? We gotta keep working on them. I don't know if you're using ChatGPT or something, but like you need to stop because your videos fall apart as soon as someone digs into it a little bit. Okay? Okay. We gotta get better at it. We gotta get better at writing.
Supergirl, along with many other famous superhero female characters, are known for how attractive they are. I think when you adapt them onto the big screen, you better do a good job at portraying that, or else you end up with something like this. Now, I can't really be bothered to check if this is edited or if it's real, but either way, it's spasticated. And it's not just this actress, even though she's an insufferable bitch in real life.
Okay, you edgy little teen. Listen, you should look into seeing something's edited. If you're making a video about it. Also, don't talk about how women look. Don't talk about how people look. She's a pretty person, okay? I wouldn't be talking too much, man. Once again, you're not the best looking guy. We can always work on it. I'm not the best looking guy, but I'm not going to be a dick to people, and that helps. Not being a dick to people actually makes people like you. Is your mind blown yet, buddy? Like, you're just being rude. And yeah, he goes to say that David Cornsweat isn't good looking either. Chill out, dude. He can easily take us both in a fight. He's like 6'4" or 6'7", I don't know. He's also a good looking guy and a nice person, okay? Niceness gets you a place. Being nice to people, I don't know, makes me feel good, which is why I do it. I try to be as nice to people as I can. Sometimes I'm antisocial, and I'm not that nice. Again, you talking about how people look, irrelevant to the story, irrelevant to the situation, to your essay you're writing. That's irrelevant. It's not like you're just putting a jab in an actress who's told people, like, people are going to judge me, I'm going to keep acting. And what are you going to do, dude? She's more successful than both of us. Okay? You have your dad's YouTube channel and your own YouTube channel to, I don't know, help you when you're older. Like, what's your 5-year plan from this? Where are we going after this, you know? Millie is a star of a leading blockbuster movie, okay? She'll be fine. You need to focus on yourself a little bit here, okay? Why do you think that people don't like you? Why do you think that people think you might have a little issue? I don't know. Like, my interaction for your YouTube videos, it's bad. You seem like a miserable person. You need to work on that. You can't blame other people for this. You can't think like, oh, because of this situation or these people or these women. You need to just blank. You need to just clean that off, okay? And once you clean it off and you feel better. Your life feels like sunshines and rainbows a little bit, okay? You still need to find people to blame. For me, I blame billionaires because, hey, they're not sharing their money. You need that. You just need to blank slate yourself, okay? You're a miserable person right now. And you need to fix that before it's too late, dude. What's going to happen when you're a fully grown adult? What do you have? Do you have people supporting you? Do you have friends who support you? Or you have your dad's YouTube channel and your YouTube channel. That's it. And that YouTube shit isn't going to help you forever. You should not do YouTube forever. You need to find something that interests you and work on that, okay? Work on things that you enjoy. You don't enjoy doing this, do you? You really don't enjoy doing this, I feel like. You're doing this for some reason. You need to find things that you enjoy, okay? Okay? And work on your videos. You don't care. Like, this video comes across my feed and it doesn't seem like a video you care about. And it comes through in the way you talk. The way you've talked recently, I see a down decline. You don't give a fuck about your content right now. Make it so you do. And I think you'll feel better. Okay. That was my rant for you. I want you to do better, man. I don't think you will, but I want you to do better. You're still a turd. You're a turd and piece of shit. You know, own that too now. You have to own that too. You made so much content online. You're going to have to own being a turd, okay? Because you are a turd. You did a turd shit. You're a little twat, and you have to own that and get better. Okay? Okay. I wish you I wish you the best, but you're a piece of shit. Sorry. Improve your videos. Get better videos, man.
But speaking of enormous handicaps, Jason Momoa is a gay retard who acts and looks nothing like the character.
People can, again, ranting, people can take elements from other things and other people and other characters, writing about other characters, and put it into another character. Originality, again, you're a child, I don't think you understand this, but like, everyone copies everyone for things, okay? Everything is based off something. Or everyone gets an idea based off something they watched, something they read, something that happened to them in life, and they can base a character off that. And some people can base a character that was made and make another character with slight differences. For Lobo, if they're making it off an animated TV show for kids, they probably want to bring down the, slightly Nazi stuff about it, including the cross, which is probably also like a big complaint of yours in your first video you made. Weird, dude. We should also work on that. But, okay, like, it's just based off other things. It's not mainline. And we don't even know because the movie's not out. We don't know what this guy's going to act like. We've only had a few minutes. Under 10 minutes with the character. We don't know. Okay.
Smoke as many cigars as you want, but you're nothing like Lobo, and anybody that's read the comics or knows anything about DC can very clearly see that with this abomination, which I wouldn't even call a movie. So if you're a real fan who's actually read the comic books, or just somebody with a brain who can see that this movie is a pathetic piece of shit, then do let me know and maybe consider subscribing. And if you're somebody hyping up this movie who's saying that it's peak and it's niche and look how awesome it is, or if you just want to come into my comments comment section and cry and whine like a little bitch, then go fuck yourself and go complain to your boyfriend.
So, you know, man, your criticism for a movie trailer sucks. Your argument falls apart very quickly if someone digs into it. And I don't think you're a real fan of anything. I think you're a teenage boy who acts like he knows everything, but you don't. And that's unfortunate. Eventually you will realize that and you will become hopefully a better person. I doubt it. And also, like, if I was you, dude, if I was you ranting, I don't get why you're not, like, scared of everything that you made. Like, do you not have like, I guess this part of your brain that tells you, like, hey, maybe I shouldn't do that, isn't there? Because how are you going to get anything? Like, if your YouTube channel flops, how are you going to, you know, get a job? I guess, like, your face, hopefully you can change your face enough for some people. Like, what's going to happen in the future? You know? Your content sucks. Your videos are bad. Like, the only people who comment are, like, older men who are saying, blah, 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 blah. The generation's going to be all right. They're going to die. And then what? Who's going to be your audience? Your personality sucks. I don't like you as a person. You seem like an awful person to be around. You need to work on yourself, dude. You're probably not going to do it because you think everyone's against you. No one's against you. We just think you suck. Okay, everyone, have a good one.